Welcome to another episode of Business Builders Corner. I am Mary Engelman, Executive Director of the Greater Farmington Area Chamber of Commerce. And for my first guest today, I am sitting with Sandy Yono, who is the manager of LaVida Massage. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, obviously, LaVida Massage has a name, Massage. Tell us a little bit about what you do, because I know it's a lot more. I've been to your location.
Right. We are a Michigan-based business. We have...
I love that.
Yeah, we have 17 centers in the state of Michigan.
Wow.
We have 60 nationwide, actually, and we're still expanding. We started in 2007, and we were, strictly massage. We have expanded into corrective skincare, so we do facials, waxing, those types of services.
All those things that I could take advantage of. So how long have you been in the Farmington area?
We have been there for about 5 years. In December of 2014, or end of 2013, we actually relocated from 14 in Orchard Lake to 11 in Middle Belt.
I love that you're just staying in our community.
Yeah.
It's just wonderful. It's a great testament. What made you guys choose Farmington Hills? Because you do have a lot of locations all over, and especially throughout Michigan. So
it's just, it's such a beautiful area. Right. We're in the heart of everything, Southfield, Livonia.
Right.
So we attract, all from all outside the community and within our community as well. So
that's great. There's a lot of places that have massage. I mean, they offer, skincare and all that other stuff. And I've been there, and I know what makes you unique. But can you tell the audience what makes you guys unique?
Well, our main focus is, of course, there's a lot of massage chains.
Right.
Our main focus is the wellness aspect of it, not just strictly massage for, for convenience or for luxury.
Right.
Massage is a lot more than that, and obviously with the skincare as well. And we pride ourselves on, customer service, building those relationships with our clients.
I rarely do this, but I'm going off script because I think you can handle it. But do you have people that come in just for chronic pains that come in to get massages?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
Wonderful, because I think, oftentimes we don't realize, I tend to hunch a lot, and that's not really good for your back and stuff. So
I'm the same way. I'm constantly sitting and I'm like, sit up
and
straight.
the massage really helps kind of center
Absolutely.
that. You joined a chamber, and it's one of those things where, I either knock on someone's door or they actually just joined a chamber, and you just joined a chamber. That's kind of exciting. What made you decide that, and, have you found it to be beneficial?
Well, with us, we love being involved with our community. That was one of the main reasons. We wanted to expand and kind of build relationships with all of our neighbors, all of the businesses around us. People get to know us get to know them. That was one of the main reasons why, we joined.
I think that's great. What differentiates LaVida from other massage chains?
Well, that was the wellness part.
It's the wellness and the skincare, and that's not typical of that.
Absolutely.
One of the things that you didn't touch on is that customer service, because when I was sitting waiting for you for our meeting, I mean, people came in and you greeted them by name without even looking through a book. You knew who they were. You made them feel comfortable. There was a lot of, dialogue. Typically, when I go in for a massage, I sit there and I'm waiting, and I oftentimes don't know the name of the person. So, I think that's another thing. Not that I'm stealing your thunder, but I just noticed that myself. What other services do you offer outside of the skincare? I mean, when you talk about the skincare, is it like creams, is it anti-aging? I mean, can you expound a little bit on that?
Absolutely. We, our skincare services, obviously, they are corrective. So we do offer not just, the basic facials.
Okay.
We offer the anti-aging. We offer sometimes we have seasonal, there's new things that come out and people are looking for different things. I mean, here in Michigan we have harsh winters and harsher summers.
That.
Yeah.
Right.
So we do have certain products. All of our products are strictly medical grade, which is the highest level. They are exclusive to us. So we do provide those services. We have peels that go along with it, and we have post-care treatments after those.
That's amazing. So what makes, you carry specific lines at LaVida. How did you come to carry those specific lines, and why?
Well, that's where the customer service
Okay.
comes into it. We pretty much wanted something that we can, kind of sit with our clients and say, hey, we want to give you the best service that
Right.
your money can buy.
Okay.
Obviously at a reasonable rate. We also do want to build that relationship with that client and know that everything that we have to offer is not harmful to our clients and it's beneficial.
Right.
That's what keeps the relationship between our therapists and our clients and us as well.
Great. And you talk about those relationships. Is that the main way that you build your relationship with your clients?
Yes,
Okay.
that is. We offer memberships.
Right.
We offer monthly memberships. We offer prepaid memberships.
Amazing.
So that's what it is. I mean, sometimes we have athletes that come in. We have, moms, people who, have so many things going on in their lives.
Right.
And like I said, massage is not just the luxury, it's a necessity.
Right.
It helps with so many things.
Right.
Right now, there's so many marathons, there's so many 5Ks going on. And, people need that.
Right.
So that's one of the main reasons why we do have our memberships.
That's great.
It builds that relationship between the therapist and that client.
So I have to tell you that I actually work out. I know you can't tell just by looking at me, but I do. And so I always feel like there's something hurting on me. And so that's something that I've thought about myself, like, going into some kind of membership because, I do work out every day.
Sure.
And I always feel like there's something on me that's hurting or just doesn't feel right because, when you do a lot of exercise like that, it does really impact and it's wear and tear on your body, even though it's, a good positive thing also. So do you, so tell me a little bit about, your participation in community events. You said, one of the reasons why you moved to Farmington Hills and why you've never left it is because you really like that the business component, partnering with people and doing community type of things. Tell me a little bit about the events you've been involved in.
Well, we recently, actually this past Sunday, we had a Parkinson's event that we participated in, and myself and two other massage therapists actually went to the event and they performed chair massages. A lot of people like massage helps with that type of stuff, especially for Parkinson's or people who do have illnesses where joints are hurting, muscles, certain movements. So we did that this past weekend.
That's wonderful.
And we have quite a few more coming up, and we're excited about that.
It's obvious that LaVida believes in giving back to the community, and I think that's wonderful. That's what makes our community so wonderful. Who comes to LaVida? Like, what type of people?
We have all different types of clientele. Usually our marketing is, targeted towards that. We welcome everyone. That's why we do our promotions. For example, Mother's Day, we invite the mothers in. Valentine's Day, couples massages, holidays, we do different promotions for each holiday. So we welcome everybody.
So, as the economy gets better, I see like large businesses and smaller business opening up their purse strings a little bit, giving a little bit more to their employees again because they have the extra dollars. Do you find that you're looking to get into the market of like going into a company and maybe doing like, or is it more like buy your staff gift certificates, or can you guys actually do massage chair and kind of manage that and transport? So that's great.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. So what are your hours of operation?
We're open 7 days a week.
Okay.
Monday through Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Wow.
Sunday, 9:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. So
that's like some serious hours. I mean, there's no excuse not to get a massage if you're in pain.
We want to accommodate everyone.
That's great. And what would you like to leave the community of Farmington Hills? Farmington and Farmington Hills.
I'm sorry.
What would you like to leave the audience of Farmington and Farmington Hills today? What would you like to say?
We just, we want to invite everybody to check out our facility and our fantastic staff. It's, you came in, you saw, it's not a disappointment.
Oh my gosh, totally elegant, and it was just along the line of what I would like. So, well, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
I am excited to go there and try out some of the things there, and we appreciate all that you do for our community, and we'll be right back with our next guest. So So we are so excited to celebrate another ribbon cutting in Farmington Hills. We need someone that does what you guys do. You are a match made in heaven, where we have a psychiatrist, a doctor who really takes care of adults and also children. We're pleased that you picked Farmington Hills. This is a way to grow your business and to really be a service to our community.
I chose Farmington Hills so that I could help children and their families in the Oakland County and branch out. My mother founded ACS Assessment and Treatment Center to help children and families through distressing circumstances and using short-term evidence-based practice.
Welcome back. I'm Mary Engelman, Executive Director of the Greater Farmington Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'm excited to sit down and talk to these two very prestigious, very smart people. We had a business that just opened up in Farmington Hills, and I am sitting here with Dr. Michael Gatt, who is an MD Medical Director of the St. Mary Mercy Medical Group. And I'm looking down a little bit because I just want to make sure that I get the proper names. And then Dr. Nisha Berry, who is an MD also of internal medicine at St. Mary's Mercy Medical Group in Farmington Hills. Folks, I'm saying it, Farmington Hills. Ah, the sun comes out on that. So thank you for joining us today. Pretty excited about this. So obviously the nature of your business are you are physicians. And you're wearing the white coat, and it's not the coat that takes you away and change, so that's a good thing. So we just celebrated a ribbon cutting. Tell me, Dr. Gatt, why did you choose Farmington Hills as your location?
Well, the St. Mary Mercy Medical Group consists of about 8 different practices. There's 33 doctors that are in that group.
Wow.
And we've noticed that our referral area was coming from the Farmington Hills area. And we wanted to expand out to the area for convenience of patients and so that we could get out into the community. And a lot of us, I live in Farmington Hills right now, and a lot of us are from the area, and we love the area and wanted to get out to where our patients were coming from.
I think that's wonderful. You know, and Dr. Berry, can you kind of expound on what makes your business unique in our community?
Our business is unique in several different ways, but one, when we originally were coming up with the concept of the type of practice that we wanted to create so that patients could have the ultimate patient care experience and get great service, we came up with the concept of an all-female practice.
Wow.
And that was pretty much centered.
I like that. No offense.
No offense taken.
That was pretty much centered. We were thinking about, well, if it was a working woman and she had 3 or 4 children and she came into the office, how can we structure this? How could we design the office to make her ability to, from the time she got out of her car, walked into the office, to being seen to the point where she was discharged, how can we make that as flawless as possible and create the ultimate experience for her? And that's where it came from.
I think that is absolutely fascinating. You know, it's finally come to fruition that people know the women control the money, right? We talked about this earlier, right? I picked out my husband's car, I picked out the house we have, I pick out his clothes, I pick what he gets to eat for dinner. And so it's just nice to know that you guys are addressing a need where the working woman just really has so many hours in a day, and when they come in for the medical, you know, whatever it is, the one-stop shop is a really, really key component of our lives. I mean, that's just a very thoughtful way of going about it. So tell me, Dr. Berry, how, you know, you joined a chamber, and even before you were open, you joined a chamber. How have you found the chamber to benefit your practice here in Farmington Hills?
The chamber's been beneficial in many ways. One thing we had, yes,
Me?
of course.
Because come on now, no, I'm teasing. No, but seriously.
And we loved having you at the ribbon cutting. That was my first ribbon cutting ever. I've been out of in practice for 7-8 years, and that's the first time I ever had the opportunity to experience that. So I was happy that we were allowed to actually go through the process. But at the ribbon cutting was very nice because we had a lot of people who came out from the community, from local businesses. I think the early participants in this interview today, she was there, the psychologist was there as well. So you're able to network and share ideas and share resources so that we can provide the best care for the patients in the area.
Absolutely, and I think it's right. You know, your whole concept of we're in this together, it really reflected at that ribbon cutting. There was just a lot of people there, and there are, you had your top people at St. Mary's there with us, and that was just kind of a neat thing to see. You know, it's like it's special. So tell me, Dr. Gatt, what is St. Mary Mercy Medical Group? Tell me, I mean, like, what's
Right. It's a multi-specialty group,
Okay.
and what that means is there are a bunch of different types of medicine that's practiced within the group. We have bariatric specialists, we have oncology, we have family medicine, we have OBGYN, we have urogynecology, we have geriatric medicine, we have sports medicine. So the 35 doctors that make up that group are pretty diversified, and we've got some physicians in the group that are well known within Southeast Michigan, if not the Midwest. And Dr. Karaginas in sports medicine is well known. Dr. Zenny and Roberts are bariatric specialists that go around the country to speak. And Dr. Makla, who is part of the West Side Obstetrics and Gynecology group, which is what I'm part of, he's a urogynecologist that's well known in the Southeast Michigan. So we have a lot of things to offer, and as Dr. Berry said, the focus being on women's care for the most part, because we do know that women are the directors of the healthcare, and we want to make sure that we're making sure that we have as many options as you can to make sure your family is taken care of.
That's amazing. It's when you're just a Joe Schmo like me, you trust when you build that relationship with the doctor, you're trusting that they're the best. But just the credentials that follow all of your names is just really impressive. I think that's is comforting. So, and you're right. I'm the one that sets up the dentist, the doctor's appointments, and all that.
Well, if you wouldn't mind, I just the multi-specialty group we put together. We came up with our vision statement, and it was interesting you talk about trust, because the 30-some doctors that we have together all came up with the idea that we wanted to be the most trusted multi-specialty group in the communities we serve. So that's what we want to do. We want to build on relationships, and we want to be the most trusted group of physicians that they can be around.
I think that's a great tagline. I mean, because if I'm trusting my body to you, I want it to heal, and I want to be able to move on to the next phase of my life. So I think that's great. Dr. Berry, tell us, what is the vision for your practice?
Well, the vision for our practice, and Dr. Gatt is, talking about the tagline and just what we all try to strive for each and every day. But we have a passion to provide excellence for every patient every day. And so when you come into our office in Farmington Hills, you're going to be treated like family. And we have a passion for what we do. We enjoy what we do. So we are anticipating you walking through the door. You're going to get greeted with a warm smile. How can we help you today? You're not going to be sitting in the lobby a long period of time, because we have taken the wants and needs of patients, and we have incorporated all of these things into our foundation and structure of how we run our practice. So we're going to try to get you back as immediately as possible, and to be seen as immediately as possible, close to your appointment time. That's important. We respect your time. We appreciate you coming to the visit. And another important thing that we always strive to do, and sometimes we may have gotten away from, is we listen to you. Not what is your goals, what are your health goals, what are things that you want to achieve, what have you done before that may not necessarily be working for you. I love to listen to patients. I try not to talk as much in the beginning when I'm getting information from them, because I can learn so much from them and tailor the plan towards what specifically is it that you need, so that you can take better care of yourself, so that you can live your best life. And that is our vision. We just want to build relationships, like Dr. Gatt was talking earlier. We build relationships within our St. Mary Mercy Medical Group, like just sitting out there talking to Dr. Gatt about other things that are going on in our lives outside of medicine. That's building relationships. We build relationships with our patients, with our staff. And all of this goes back and translates into the type of care that you will receive once you step into our office.
That is a very unique viewpoint, because I've had medical issues, and you tend to know that your doctor is the important person because they're the smart person in the room, and they have control over your body. And it's not always a warm, fuzzy feeling. And so just this whole concept is really innovative and new. And I think that that's what's missing in a lot of medical fields, where you go in and you do feel like you're just kind of a piece of, okay, you know, check number gone, and here's the bill, and then here comes. So, you know, that I think that is just an approach that I think has been missing, you know, not with everybody, but, you know, just in my past experience. So I love hearing that.
Yeah, and when you
I'm
step
gonna have to
into
go in
our
there.
office,
That's
just the
great.
design of the office,
warm.
everything it's warm. The
Yeah,
colors,
you're
the
right.
decor, the rooms are maybe the size of a small bedroom, maybe in someone's house. They're huge, you know.
All right.
So we've taken all of that into account.
Right. Now, I think you mentioned this, Dr. Gatt, but how many doctors are in the St. Mary Mercy Medical Group?
There's about 35
Okay, there is
physicians now.
35.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. Okay, that's what I thought. And let's see, Dr. Berry, what is your practice's patient care philosophy?
Again, just going back.
Is that trust?
It's the trust, and it's providing excellence.
Wow.
You know, it's excellence
Love it.
every patient, every day. Every time that I step into that office, that is my goal, is to provide that, to treat every patient like they are family, and to understand that we are here for you.
Right.
We are here. I have one patient like, I feel like I'm calling you all the time. No, you're not. That's what I'm here for.
Right.
If you have any concerns or any questions that you may have, just pick up the phone and give us a call.
Sure. Dr. Gatt, how does your the relationship with St. Mary Medical Group, how does the relationship with St. Mary Mercy Medical Group has with St. Mary Hospital benefit your patients? I mean, the group is different than the hospital, even though you're kind of part of it, right?
Right. Right. The group are, I kind of think of them like kind of spokes to the wheel.
Okay.
Right. We're out in the
Right.
community, and we're all working toward getting on electronic medical records, so we can
Yes.
all talk and share information. And I think, you know, Dr. Berry is real passionate about the way she sees care, and we love that being a part of our network. But I think that's the way medicine is going to go in the future, where you've got a partnership and you've got to have relationships, because, you know, us being able to help you within the walls of the hospital, our offices are important, but we want to help you out when you're at home and in the community. We want to be partners in your health, and we want to be expanding past the walls that maybe confine the areas that we talk to each other. We want to be out in the community. So I think the neat thing that St. Mary is very passionate and becoming very coordinated in that approach to medicine as well. And the St. Mary Mercy Medical Group is certainly an extension of that, where we can communicate amongst ourselves. We can be timely in the way that we refer and talk amongst ourselves, and we can be timely in the way that we review our charts or our x-rays or any tests that are done, and then we can kind of move toward doing something quickly for patients, as opposed to it being a long process.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Absolutely.
Well, Dr. Berry, tell me about the patient portal and the technology you have available, because you've talked about going to electronic. So
The
does that play
patient
into that?
portal, yeah, the patient portal is great. We have people who are signing up for it, but pretty much what it is, it's an online tool which patients can utilize to communicate with the staff, to communicate with the physician, any questions
my
that they may
gosh.
have, and
I didn't know that.
it's free.
Wow.
It's available 24/7 anywhere. So anywhere you have access to the internet, you can get access to your lab reports. If you have a question, you can send a question to me through the portal, and I respond back to you through the portal.
Wow.
Right. You can
That is
schedule
amazing.
appointments.
I've never heard of that.
And and it's secure. So it's the great thing about that is that it's a secure, you know, area that you can talk and not feel like it's ever going to be compromised. It's a safe environment to ask questions and talk.
So how can someone reach your practice to schedule an appointment?
Well, it's a couple different ways. One, like we said, one of the great things about primary care, Farmington Hills, is that we have an open schedule. So we have same-day appointments every day. You can walk in and you can be seen.
Really?
Yes. And will be like
And it
this.
works?
And it works. You know, you can walk in right now at this time and you can be seen. You can call the day of, because people can't, like I said, we really try to take the needs of the patient and try to use that as a foundation of how our practice is structured. You can't predict necessarily when you're not going to feel well, or when you may need to get some paperwork done, or you just ran out of your prescriptions, or this happened. So we are accessible, and that is one thing that makes us unique. You can call us the same day, you can get in and you can be seen.
It's almost like, I mean, I think that's why a lot of people go to emergency rooms is because, you know, it's not that you feel so sick that you need to be there, but you need the pain to go away. And doctors' offices are typically closed during that time, and so you have to go and sit in a waiting room. So that is very unique.
So you can call and schedule an appointment. Telephone number is 734-655-8220. You can, again, the second thing, you can just drive by our office and come in. And the third way, you can go to the St. Mary's website, and we have information on there about St. Mary's Mercy Medical Group, where we have all the different specialties which Dr. Gatt referred to. You can search by physician, you can search by the specialty that you're looking for, and they also have a physician referral number that you can call, and the employees from St. Mary's will assist you in finding the help that you need and set your appointment up for you.
Wow, that's customer service. So tell me your hours of operation, because I know that you're always reachable through the web, for sure. But what are your official hours?
Right, so right now we're pretty much from 8 to 5, okay? But as we move forward, we're going to have early morning appointments starting at 7 o'clock and evening appointments till 7 in the evening.
Wonderful.
And in the near future, we're going to have Saturdays available. So I'm really excited about that, because the working woman is normally busy during the week.
Yes, we are.
And don't have, time.
And I cut the grass and do laundry on
Right.
Sundays. So.
Right, so you can get up early Saturday morning, bring your whole family to the doctor's office, and you can check that off your to-do list.
Well, is there anything you'd like to add, Dr. Gatt?
Well, just that we're very excited to be a part of Farmington Hills, and I'm very excited to be the medical director, because I think we have just top-notch doctors that we have in there. And I've referred my mom. She wouldn't mind me telling you this, but I referred her to Dr. Barry and had a great experience with the practice. So yeah, I'm really excited about it, and we're excited to be in the area.
Well, I'm excited because you guys have taken a building that has been sitting empty for a long time, and you made it absolutely beautiful. And you've given us a place in Farmington Hills that doesn't exist just anywhere. And what I would tell the audience, Farmington and Farmington Hills, go and support them so that those hours on Saturday open up. So go and support them and give them business, and you will not regret it. And refer. Well, thank you so much, doctors, for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing your parking lot just packed with people, not because I want them to be sick, but just because they're doing that care to keep them out of the hospital.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what we want to see.
That's what we want. That's our goal as well.
Yeah. Absolutely. So thank you, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Business Builders Corner. We'll be with you at the next round. See you soon.